Chavez, you can't wear the headphones.
Dude, why?
You like to listen to stuff too much. You won't even do the podcast.
Fuck off, dude. I'm fine.
You just okay.
Lifestyles of the broken famous, trying to figure out what my goals and aims.
Hey everyone,
John's
it's your
got it
pals
today.
here. We're back. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Is back.
With John George, Jacob Quinkert, and Alex Chavez. And correct us, but we have a podcast for you today.
We're back. It's been a week. A week-long hiatus?
That's not a word.
We're back.
That's not a word.
Hiatus isn't a word?
Sounds like the usual hiatus.
I think hiatus is a word.
It is a word.
Hiatus is a word.
Okay.
It's like haikus.
It depends which way you
They
look
mean
at
the
it.
same thing, I think.
Haiku's a poem.
I mean, yeah, in other language, hiatus probably isn't a word.
575 haiku.
Okay, who won last time?
Who did win
It's
last
5, 7, 5.
Did
That's
they
a
ever
haiku.
determine a
7 words,
winner?
5 words.
I won.
Yeah, Brock did win last
Brock
time.
did win.
I'm pretty sure.
The winner was
So-
second.
Does that mean I get to choose who comes
Yeah.
to the table first?
Yeah.
I
Well,
choose you, Mr. Chavez.
Oh, Chavez.
I've never let off an inning before.
No.
It's probably because you're sitting on the bench.
Batting lead,
What?
batting lead off.
Chavez is our DH for sure.
God, this is so weird recording the podcast without headphones on.
Yeah,
Be
I have
honest.
the headphones on now.
It's like
I'm
I'm
the
talking.
captain now.
I'm the guy.
It's like I'm talking to
Hey,
people
Yankee,
normally.
look at me.
Are you going to tell us what you're freaking
You
talking
guys keep talking.
Dude, we're having conversations.
Silence.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Meow.
But the second month of the year is not pronounced February, but it's pronounced February.
Oh. Now, can you spell February before we get into this?
Alright, I do know February is spelled F-E-B-R-U-R-A-R... No.
Oh,
F-E-B... February. F-E-B-R-U-A-R-Y.
Okay. So what leads you to believe that there's no...
I mean, no one pronounces it February.
Then why are you saying this? If no one
Well,
pronounces
okay,
it?
I heard... I was walking by some girl. She was in my class, and she said February.
I think that's a regional thing.
That's what I'm...
February.
If you're from
February.
February land...
I will say...
Yeah, it's maybe a original thing if you're an idiot.
I will say she is Canadian. She's a Canuck.
Oh, so you're a little racist toward Canadians, huh?
Yeah.
Probably.
So your real correct me if I'm wrong is correct me if I'm wrong, but Canadians are
So
It's
stupid.
we might be pronouncing it wrong.
Doubt it.
Because there isn't... It's kind of like, water. Does anyone actually say water? No, they say water. You know what shows water? W-A-T-E-R? Like, I think it's
Water.
water.
It
It's
sounds like-
water.
Water.
You actually pronounce it with a
Hey,
B more
barkeep,
often
give me
than
some
not.
water.
No, you see, no one says that.
Hey, barkeep.
I need water.
Give me some water.
I wonder how we got into those, like, what's the word? The norms of, like, pronouncing words. Like, who decided?
The Amas.
Yeah.
Like, who decided?
Did everyone just kind of, like, get together at a big meeting and say, like, this is how we're going to start
I think
pronouncing
everyone
words?
just got lazy.
Because those words go against the spelling.
When I was
Like
when I was in Canada, people got mad at me because they thought I was pronouncing my name wrong.
Jean.
I kept saying John. And
Well, how
they're
do they
like-
think you
They're
pronounce
like,
it?
it's
John.
John. It's John.
John.
Or
Like
they
you're
say,
saying,
oh,
they're
I'm
saying,
sorry. I'm
you're-
sorry.
I'm sorry.
They were like, you're saying an A instead of the O. I'm like, John. And they're like,
Sorry,
you're
we're
saying John.
from. Sorry, we're from
they
Michigan.
Say, like Joan of Arc, like
John. I can't even it was like such a subtle difference, but they were getting so mad.
John.
Like no, it was
Like
even
John,
more subtle.
Jon Snow.
It's like a lesser Fargo accent.
yeah,
Fargo.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You betcha.
Oh, you betcha.
Okay then. All right.
So I'm not
February.
going to correct you. That's definitely the right way to say it.
So I think we've all
February.
decided that's
It's weird how it's spelled
a
though.
regional
Yeah,
thing.
it is weird how it's spelled. Whoever put
it's spelled
Maybe I should have
February.
done something about how it's spelled.
Maybe we
February.
should just stop acting like we're too smart for spelling
like Wednesday
and just say
Wednesday.
how it's supposed to be said.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Like
Like if there's a silent E in the end, like spade, it should be pronounced spade.
Spade.
Or
Spade.
like,
Like let's stop
Or
being
like-
stupid.
yeah.
or like I can know. I know.
Yeah,
I can know.
Robinson Cano.
Yeah,
It has nothing to do with anything.
but
I mean,
that's
it
pronounced
sounds
right.
I don't know about cano though because it's not really how it's spelled. It's like I canal.
No, it's probably Kano, if anything.
Yeah.
Cano.
No, because
Oh, it's cana.
It's cana.
How do we determine
canal.
which vowels are long and You know, there's like a soft.
It'd be I can out.
Short vowels
So
are
you're
ah,
saying
long
that
vowels
we
are
might have
A.
gotten it right.
I don't know what you're saying.
No.
So spade might be right.
Let's just
Like,
stop.
they might have been thinking. They might have made the right
Spade.
choice. by
Everyone's
making
trying to
it
get too
silent.
smart. Everyone's trying to get too technical. Just say it how it's spelled.
How long do you think this has been in play? The English language.
A couple years.
Yeah,
few years
so
at least.
people are trying to get too smart.
Yeah. People have just tried to overcomplicate it.
So it's all just a regional thing. I think we can all agree on that. I think we all agree that you pronounce it February, not February. That just sounds weird.
February.
I probably should have
February.
corrected the way it's spelled then.
Yeah, that's okay.
So correct it.
Correct it. Go ahead. Tell February it's wrong.
February, you're wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
And
all we
whoever,
need.
has
That's what we need.
whoever has a February birthday is also wrong.
Yeah.
By the
You
way,
suck.
I'd like to say that I've discovered a talent. I can look at a person and immediately tell you when their birthday is.
I'll be perfectly honest. He guessed both my brother's birthdays.
Not
and
the
month.
day, the months.
When
I'm not,
And
is
my dad.
dad's birthday?
Okay, here we
Oh,
go.
I-
On the spot.
we already did this.
You didn't do mine.
Yes, I did.
No.
I already know when your dad's birthday
When
All
is.
is
right,
it?
then say it.
Your dad's birthday month?
Yeah.
You want to know your dad's birthday month?
Yeah, I want to know my dad's birthday month.
April.
That's it.
Nope.
Oh.
May.
See, I can always get it within January.
Oh.
April, May. That's 1 month away.
Oh.
I'm always really
Okay,
close.
well, you have a
So
one-
basically, you
you
can
have a
say, I'm
better-
also a month away.
You have a 1/4
So why
chance
don't-
of getting a month away or better.
Yeah, and I do it every
So
time.
good chances.
No,
So if you're always a month away, why
No.
don't you just do the month after you're going to choose?
Yeah, true.
that's a good point.
You
I could
fool.
do that, but I don't want to.
Somehow he guessed both my brother's months and my dad's.
I guessed Brooklyn Hayden's birthday.
That's
Brock's
Brock's
sister?
sister.
Her name is
One
Brooke.
day away.
Sounds like a
1 day away.
model.
She is. She did. She founded Brooklyn, New York.
She did.
That's
Kind of
true.
sounds like Brooklyn Decker.
Oh,
Oh.
she's as hot as Brooklyn Baker.
You're a little
Snap.
mess- She's a little young for all that.
Doubt it.
Okay,
We're just teasing.
next
right.
topic.
I believe I came in first. I tell us
Oh.
when the next topic comes up. I'm the first placeman, and guess who's given their topic because of that mishap? You are, Mr.
I'm
Quinker.
fine with- I like.
You're up.
I don't like
Hoodies
hoodies.
off.
Okay,
Yep. Hoodie's off.
now
Mine's a fleece.
Yep, it's not a hoodie.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I'd rather be a pretty poor man today than a very rich man 70 years ago.
I feel like I heard this before.
I said it in passing one time about the whole Rockefeller
Rockefeller.
thing, but I'm really here to discuss it today.
Alright.
Because just think about
So like a pretty, like
Just-
beautiful.
just
poor
think
man.
about how the whole
Does that have to be 70 years ago, or can it be like whenever things were just like? Can I like, go all the way back to like Indian time?
okay.
Had this conversation.
I know you
Because
want
I
to be,
really like Indians,
Yeah.
and I want to be one.
No, we didn't have this.
Yeah, we
They just
did.
talked about how they wanted to be
He
Indians.
talked about being
Yeah,
an
I
Indian.
want to
He
be a
talked
freaking
about
Indian. All right.
Rockefeller.
Who's
Are we
gonna
gonna
stop
just
me?
rehash this convo?
Wow.
But we didn't have
You
this
know what?
conversation,
Way to come
John.
prepared.
I know what we're doing next. We're moving to Alaska because people up there,
They're actual Indians.
they have a TV show. No, they're not actual Indians. But these people just moved up there and they said,
Eskimo.
we'll just live on it. We're tired of this crap of the
Oh
everyday
my
world of so many complicated things going on around us.
We're
just
going
gonna
to
hunt-
Alaska.
We're going to hunt our own food. And we're going to get our own resources, make our own
Oh
clothes.
my god!
I hear they have great fishing up there.
See,
you
that
heard
sounds
it here
terrible.
first. You heard it here
That
first.
sounds kind of fun. Like,
Next
Yeah.
podcast is going to be in Alaska. You heard it here first.
I don't know if I can back that up. But anyways, if your biggest trial in life, like you all are trying to survive, you know.
I like
We take
Yeah.
for like if you all were trying to be Indians, like their main goal is to survive.
Yeah, that'd
We
be
don't even have
awesome.
to worry about that. Like we can take that for
Why
granted.
not?
Yeah, we don't worry
Maybe
about
we're
that.
overestimating.
Why do you want to worry about surviving?
That's a little
Because
more important.
That's
than
all
the
they
stuff
have
I
to worry about.
you know?
Yeah, you really have your perspectives in line then, and you don't have a choice to have other stupid stuff to worry about because you have to worry about getting your next meal.
I like worrying about stupid stuff. That's
I
what
don't.
life is.
No, that's stupid.
I worry about lots
That's
of
not what
stupid
life
things.
should be. That's
like
what
we
we
gotta worry
wrong.
about who we're gonna sit or plan our flex. Our,
Yeah.
our fantasy lineup.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That's a big concern.
I have to worry about. I have to like constantly monitor my iPad games to
Do
see
I
if
put in
anyone's passed
Ruben
me up. in
Randall or
the
Devontae
leaderboard.
Adams?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like that stuff's fun.
The Indians have never worried about iPad scores.
Yeah, they don't even have
I
iPads.
believe the correct term is Native Americans.
Sorry.
By the way, watch the YouTube video of Native Americans. One of the rituals is putting their hands in what is known as bullet ants.
What was this in Africa?
Yeah, it was a little native tribe.
Awesome. I'll
Native
do it.
Africans?
If that's
You
my
want to do
tribe.
it? Is that what you want to do? To put your hands in a blood full of bullet ants.
If that's
one
my
of the most
tribe's thing, and I've grown up
They're
watching
in
that
Africa,
the whole
they're not
time.
Native Americans.
Yeah, they're not
I didn't
Native
mean to say
American.
that. I'm sorry.
Native Africans?
Native
Native
Africans,
Africans,
is that who you're talking
So
about?
Africans.
Yes.
Huh, that's weird because John and I were talking about Native
Native
Americans.
Americans who didn't do that.
Yep, that's
That's
right.
cute.
But
I think
anyways, even if I was a Native African, I would be willing to do that if that was my. If that was
So
my.
you're telling me right now you rather just drop out of this whole college thing because that's what you don't want to worry about chem and anatomy or any stuff like that. You just want to go worry about like surviving and stuff.
Yeah, why not?
That's stupid.
Why?
You're being serious. Like you're being 100% serious. You rather be like
We could be the real survivor.
If everyone was doing that,
we got our own show.
if I didn't, if
up.
everyone was with me and just trying to survive, and we just had to live as a pack, that'd be awesome.
Isn't that what society is as a whole? Just a bunch of people trying to live together?
No,
No,
that's
it's
a bunch
not.
of selfish people that don't care about each other, and that's
That's
where we've
not
lost
true.
it.
That's not true.
Back in the day, the Indians had to cover each other's asses.
Yeah.
They had to be together. If the
how
freaking guy
nice
who
they
gathered berries was like, I'll just take the day off. Oh, looks like we're starving again. The whole tribe's dead.
We're killing that guy. No doubt.
Damn, that sucks. The whole tribe's gone.
They don't have to work
It's
together.
not a big deal, Barry guy.
It's like a
you just
well-oiled
screwed us
machine.
all over and got us all killed.
You know, people these days do go for their self-interest a little more than like going for the whole,
A
like for
lot.
the betterment of society.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, I just read a story about how the guy who created the vaccine for polio, like to try and like save millions of
Was doing
lives,
it
He made it a lot
yeah,
cheaper.
he made it a lot cheaper. He like didn't put the patent on it, so it was like a ton cheaper.
Yeah,
you
well,
know, that's a
nice
good guy. That's a
Polio,
good guy.
the polio vaccine came out quite a while ago. Things have changed even
There's
since
still
then.
good guys that do stuff like that.
There's
you know?
still a few nice
There
people
are a
out
few
there.
nice guys.
There's a few nice guys out there.
We do put them on a pedestal because usually people aren't that nice.
Yeah, people are all about themselves nowadays.
Well, if you think about it,
We turned
Maybe-
around
the
this
people-
topic a
Maybe
lot.
that's what I'm tired
the
of.
normal guy is more. Yeah, we got a little off topic. The normal man is a little. Usually, the people who are at the top and are on pedestals are usually famous because they only went for their self-interest and they didn't care for anyone else. So that's why everyone that we see in the news is always. You feel like they're not a very nice guy because they've spent their whole life just going after their own, going and getting their own, and it worked for them. You know, but they don't really care about anyone else. That's my opinion.
Okay, so you're saying they don't care about anyone
People
else.
are failing.
I'm saying the people, like the famous people that are already like on a pedestal, they got there looking out for themselves and not anyone else.
Yeah, the fact
Because the
that they're the
people who
most
look out for
successful.
other people don't.
They get
necessarily
stepped on.
want that,
They get
though.
stepped on by the selfish people.
They also don't
They get
want to be
walked
put on
all
a
over.
pedestal. They don't want to be on
Nowadays.
a pedestal anyway. They're just doing it because
They
they're
wanna be
nice
good
people.
people.
They want to do
Exactly,
it.
and that's why
But
you
now
don't
we're
hear about
screwed
it.
because now
Does
we
it have
all
to be
we see are
70 years
people who
ago?
are selfish.
Or can it be like 30 years ago?
No, it's
So, like 70 years ago, also though, I feel like people were still going after their own self-interest.
Yeah.
This is completely got
That's
me.
why I asked if it was okay with Indians. Because I might agree with you about the 70 years ago. I'm gonna have to think.
You
what,
can go
what
back
all
as far
is-
as you want. You
what
can go
all-
back as
Okay,
far
okay,
as
people
Can I
are
go back
selfish
to
a
the
lot.
70s?
Well, yeah,
Remember the Roman
You wanna go back to the
Empire?
70s?
How about those like
Well, I'm
emperors?
just saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
you go
weren't
back wherever
Indian.
you
They
want.
weren't Native Americans.
too.
though. They were trying to make society better and
Brock,
stuff. That's
if
where
you
they
would
went
stop about the
wrong.
whole Indians thing, I'm saying that today is the best day to be alive. Like, this generation is the best time to be alive.
Native Americans had it right, and Romans ruined it.
Yeah, the Romans ruined it. They were like the first that were like, oh, let's
Let's build a
start.
society
Yeah, let's build a society with
where
government.
people rule each
Government
other.
and stuff, yeah. Oh no, how about we just keep gathering berries and living off the land, baby?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Come on, baby!
Let's go. Let's live
All
our
right,
Shabbos,
back to quicker stuff.
You think so? You will think. No, you all were kind of on it. You all think
Okay.
that today's like not the best time to be alive.
Depends which aspect we look at.
What a
I'm
time. We do
talking
have
overall quality.
we
of
do
life.
have the real Drizzy Drake.
Overall, so in
What a
general,
time to be alive.
So Drake is
We
alive now.
have
He
Swiss
wasn't
rolls.
Yeah,
back then.
Drake wasn't there back then.
There was no rap back. Like if we went back to the Native Americans,
You all are
Also,
impossible to have a
70
they could have
conversation.
rapped.
70 years ago.
Hey.
Yeah, they might have rapped
Did
a bit.
Rockefeller ever have a Baconator? I don't think so.
Rockefeller is very rich. He probably never had a Baconator. He probably never had a cell phone. He can go to China in 2 days if he wanted to. He couldn't call people in China.
I do wanna go
He
to
couldn't-
China.
He couldn't go
You've already been to China.
I want to
to
go
an
again.
urban area and have foods from all over the planet
No,
within
I
a
really wanna
mile's
go.
reach in a couple of minutes.
I'm going to
You know?
So you'd rather be poor
Australia's
right now.
awesome.
I'd rather be poor right now than
you-
rich a long time
okay.
ago.
Put another shrimp on the barbie.
Shrimp on
Yeah,
the bar,
Australia.
man.
Let's go to Australia too.
So Australians are the best people. Agreed.
Imagine if we lived
So you're
back in the day,
saying
though.
best case scenario is to be alive today in Australia?
Oh my god! Imagine like back.
Have you ever heard of a little thing
Imagine
called
back in the
Vegemite?
day- Oh my god, guys! Let's calm down.
No,
Let's calm down.
I don't know what it is either, but they love it down there.
Imagine,
down
like,
under.
imagine
Down
the
under.
feeling of getting to Australia back in the day when there were no planes. You just
Yeah,
sail
the
there and
Indians-
you're just like,
Are you talking about the
whoa, we
the
got
native
here.
Australians?
And we're in Australia. It took so long. We sailed here.
I mean,
Like,
we didn't
imagine
know
that
it was
feeling
here.
of
See,
accomplishment.
maybe your self-worth was higher back when.
Yeah,
You could really get
like-
a bigger sense. Because everything's already been done.
You'd be
today.
like
You
happy
can't really-
about everything. You'd be like, oh my god, I did this today. Wow. No one does that.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
Does what? Sail to Australia?
Could we be native Australians?
Alright, so do you all agree or disagree with me in the end? Brock, do you agree or disagree that today is the best time
You
to be
really
alive?
answered your question, huh?
Today is.
Today's a good day.
It's a.
Today's the
Yesterday wasn't too good.
It's today the best
Today-
time
I
to
had
be
a bad
alive.
day yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was shit, but today's the best time to be alive.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
What a time.
To be alive. You and yours. Who
I
sang
agree
that
with
the other
you.
day?
You agree with me,
That was my
Chavez?
agreement
Who
statement.
is
Thank
singing
you.
that?
I feel like everyone in history had
To be
this.
alive.
I feel like
You and
everyone
yours.
in history had this discussion.
Versus
and they
me and
all
mine.
answered yes. Today's the best time to be alive.
Yeah, they probably had that.
Well,
like
obviously
20
the,
years ago.
the future's going to be the future's probably going to be a little better.
Maybe what about the Great Depression though? Where they're like, no, this isn't a good time to be
Yeah,
alive.
70 years ago was kind of the Great Depression. It was the Great Depression in World War II.
Technology
So
will destroy
Why don't
us.
you go look up some freaking facts about the Great Depression? 2015 minus 70
No,
is
I said
20 is
it was.
1945.
They were still getting out of it, and then they were in World War II, and they were just getting out of World War II, so they still kind of had some shit going on that you wouldn't want to be
that
a part
was when
of.
the greatest president of the United States, Mr. Roosevelt, was in office.
Yeah, and he had to fix a
Yeah.
lot of shit if you
Yeah,
remember
but he was
correctly.
really good at it.
Yeah, he fixed it in like a long term. It took a long time, Quinker. It didn't just get fixed.
Next
whenever
topic,
he
It
you all
was
are buffoons.
fixed
Next
by the
topic.
result.
I like this topic, and
It was
I'll keep
fixed by the
talking
result
about
of
it if I
World War
want
II.
to.
I think I won last week, and I like this topic.
I really want to talk about how much I love technology.
But if
today.
you want to end your topic and not win this week, that's fine.
We don't even have anyone to judge who wins today.
Yeah, we don't. No one wins today.
Last
I
time,
guess-
last time no one was here to judge. We all like voted on our own.
If only
people, right?
these walls could
Yeah.
talk.
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, next
nice,
up.
nice little ditty by him.
Wow, that topic was crazy. That was a roller coaster.
Hey,
right
good
there.
topic, Clink.
Thank you. I just really
You really controlled the discussion.
my fault.
Yikes.
Brock's supposed to control the discussion. He's the winner.
Yeah, true.
Go
You're the
ahead,
one with
Brock.
headphones on.
You
You're
knew
supposed to
that
control.
would get me talking about Indians again. I like them.
Whoever's hitting the
You
table,
set me up
knock
for-
it off.
You set me up for
It's probably
disaster.
me. I'm not used to this.
This is what many people would call a setup. But nonetheless, we'll save the best for last. So I will go next, and John will go last.
Wow, thank
Wow.
That's a great compliment from Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. John.
you. Mine is a pretty good one. It's
Good
me.
for you, man.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
Okay, never mind then.
All right, John.
John,
my
you're
turn.
up. Correct me if I'm wrong, but volleyball is the best girls' sport.
Truth.
Truth. Chavez is in. He's not going to correct me.
I think it's the best girl sport just because you don't get to see guys play that. Like, it's a totally girl sport, you know? At least
Yeah.
where I come from.
I like playing
I
volleyball.
like
Guys
some beach
do.
volleyball.
It's really cool to watch guys play
Alright,
volleyball
Chavez
too.
is
They
taking
can
us to
leap
a
so
terrible
high. It's
place.
almost like
Olympics.
crazy. They do play. It's pretty.
I haven't seen a lot of guys play volleyball, so I just think it's like, to watch volleyball, you almost have to watch girls play volleyball.
Yeah,
At least where I
especially
was
in our
from.
area. Yeah, in our area. That's why I think it's so awesome because like I never even had a chance to play like men's volleyball.
No.
It does
Yeah.
exist. It's big.
I played CYO men's volleyball.
There's a big market for it.
I
But
want to play it.
You guys ever see like the 2-on-2 volleyball for Olympics?
Oh, yeah, those
the,
are really
the two
good.
Americans.
yeah.
Those are awesome.
Dahlhauser and something like that.
And the
bald
two
guy.
girls. The two
Yeah,
girls
Misty
are really
May
fun. Yeah,
and
Misty
Carrie
May.
Walsh.
Misty
Yeah.
May.
Yeah, Misty May.
Misty May Trainer and Carrie Walsh.
She's named after
Kenny
the
Walsh.
Pokemon people.
Yeah, those guys are good.
Misty May.
And the bald guy and the guy with the beard.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
guys are freaking beasts.
But-
It's just incredible that those two can like cover the whole court like
Yeah.
that. That's crazy.
They're that big.
Hell of a sport.
It is a good sport. I'm probably gonna have to agree with you on this one. Softball, I always like softball.
Yeah, softball's really fun to watch. But
Softball's
then
no
I was
difference.
thinking about it and I was like, volleyball's so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
Should we criticize all the other girl sports?
No, because I like all the girl sports.
I even
but
if there's a good girls basketball team, I don't mind it as much as a lot of people, but it gets a lot of hate, and it's not.
Girls
It's just-
basketball isn't that bad.
It's just because
They're fundamentally better than men. They're just not
It's
as
just honestly,
exciting
they're not
to
as
watch.
exciting. They're not as explosive
'Cause
as
it's- yeah,
guys.
there's
And it's
not as
nothing
much-
against them. They just,
Yeah.
guys are born with a little more
Yeah.
like
Their hips are
physical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their hips are made to
Rock,
jump.
I also can't correct you. I
You
thought
like
about it for a
volleyball?
while, and I went through all the sports, and girls volleyball is the best girls sport.
That's what I was just thinking about it.
Volleyball and tennis.
Oh yeah, tennis is pretty good.
Tennis
too.
is a fun girl sport to
my
watch, 'cause
God,
they play
I
it
forgot
pretty
about
hard.
that. No, it's
I think volleyball.
I still give
volleyball
volleyball
has
a
tennis
kick.
trump though.
Yeah, I think volleyball is a real
Donald Trump.
They have
Bring
hit
him
Donald
up.
Trump.
Donald Trump.
Girls tennis is much more fundamentally sound than guys tennis also.
Yeah.
My tennis coach always told me if you want to watch go watch bad girls pro tennis players, bottom of first round U.S. Open girls
They'll
tennis.
still have better
they have
fundamentals.
really good fundamentals because they're not that athletic.
Yeah.
So they actually have to depend on their strokes and everything.
Yeah, instead of
So-
just making up for it with
Yeah.
pure athleticism.
wow. That's deep.
It's like girls.
That's what he told me.
Like
My
in
tennis coach
basketball,
liked to yell at me
girls
a lot.
like shooting
Wow.
mechanics are better than a lot of the NBA players. Like a lot of the NBA players have terrible shooting mechanics, and the girls are better, but they're not athletic enough to get their shot off.
When
like
girls
the guys are.
shoot-
Girls really earn it.
Michael Kidd
Yeah.
good.
They're like-
Gilchrist is-
When girls shoot jump shots, do you notice they do a
They
leg
drop-
kick with
they
their
drop
right
from their
foot,
hip.
or their
Yeah.
you ever notice that? Or you can't see my leg right now. But
Yeah, I can't really see it. I never really noticed that, but
Yeah.
girls have to shoot it from their hip more than shoot it up
like-
from their shoulder. Guys shoot from their shoulder more
you know what
than.
I'm saying?
Speaking
They
of
do the
I guess it's because of the way they shoot it from their hip. They kind of have to fling forward their leg a little bit. I don't know.
Speaking of guys and girls basketball, this brings me to a point that we all need to sign a petition for Anthony Davis and Brittany Griner to have a baby.
Yep, they do need to have a baby.
Because that would be
People
insane.
against it.
There's someone against it somewhere because it hasn't happened yet.
Wow.
It's
Anthony
probably Brittany
Davis could be
Griner.
the
Anthony
sperm
Davis.
donor
It's probably
because
one
Brittany
of
Griner is lesbian, so that wouldn't
She
work
is-
out. She already has a wife
Oh,
or a
no.
partner.
So he.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, this is perfect.
Yeah,
This is
Girlfriend.
perfect. If she wants a kid,
I mean, they can't stop us if we make a petition, right?
Yeah, just sperm Anthony Davis.
Yes, sperm him.
Bro,
Milk him.
like a horse.
Milk the man.
Like what
Milkman.
It's like what they do with horses.
We need the milkman, John.
No, we
John
do.
was a milkman for Halloween.
I was not in that sense.
like
He
Jake
milked-
and Amir. Jake and
He
Amir.
milked some people, that's for
He
sure.
milked a lot of cows.
Yikes.
All right, so I don't know how we got to that, but Brock.
Anyways,
you-
Jeremy Langford.
That was your segue.
Yeah, that was your.
That might have been me.
Anyways, Jeremy Langford is not going to score 35 tonight.
Oh yes, you
Quinker
and Brock
and I
have an
have a bet
exciting
on.
bet. If Jeremy
Chavez doesn't
Langford,
even know about it.
if Jeremy Langford scores 35
Jamie
fantasy
Langford
points,
from Michigan State.
Yes.
no, for the Chicago Bears now.
Yeah.
If he scores 35 fantasy points tonight, exactly
Touche.
35, and Philip Rivers scores exactly 10, I will beat Colin Rauch in fantasy football. And
And
if that
also
happens,
win
if that exact scores,
$55.
no, I will win $125.
Oh, that's all right. $125.
But if that doesn't happen, I have to give Brock $1.
one to 125.
They're going with the risky
That's
bet.
the Vegas odds here, 125 to 1.
I feel like Quinker deserves a little more money.
Yeah, because the chances of that happening
They're
But it's
very
pretty
wow,
slim.
It's
yeah.
like a boom or bust play. It's like a potential type deal.
Pretty
But
much Jeremy Langford has to outscore Philip Rivers by 25 in a PPR league. So I came up with those random numbers, and Brock said that won't happen. And I said, if it does, you owe me $125. And he said, but if it doesn't, you owe me $1. So there's the backstory.
That's all right. So
If
you're
it,
gonna
if
wanna
it does
watch-
happen, we will officially have the money giving. Brock will give $125 to Quinker on this podcast.
what about the $1 to me if I win?
We'll do that also.
Okay, so winner will get his money on the next podcast.
Yeah.
And we will film it.
With our
know-
microphone.
This has
Wait.
been the most agreeable, correct me if I'm wrong, episode yet.
Yeah.
There's not been like one
Is
disagreement so far.
Is John gonna bring the first?
Except for
topic?
you all talking about Indians. You all kind of disagree with me. You all want to be Indians, you don't want to live today.
Native Americans.
No, we're
No, they're talking about like Indians.
Native Africans also. Don't forget about
They're
the
talking
Native
about like
Africans.
Indians from India.
I'm sorry, I think we're pretty bad at PC, like being politically
well,
correct about the stuff.
Yeah.
But
we're not talking about modern Indians.
We're talking about.
Back in the day, they're not alive to get
We're
offended.
talking about back when the Europeans called them Indians because they legit thought they were in India instead of America.
Oh my god! Fun
That's
fact
all-
of the day to
Wow.
all you guys.
That makes so much sense.
Exactly. That really is why they got called
I
that.
never thought of that.
Yeah. Fun fact of the day.
I
for
thought of
some
that
of us.
myself.
Did you really?
No one else knows.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should have
Quaker
been my
confirmed,
social
you don't
studies
know?
teacher in 6th
Thumbs
grade.
up.
Thumbs up. Producer doesn't know either.
Producer.
Producer?
Producer is gone.
He's gone.
Wow.
He hasn't been here all day. He
Jesus.
might be a little dead.
Yeah. Where is he? Where did he go?
Hopefully he didn't get run over by a car in front of our
He has
dorm.
class now at this
It's probably... never mind.
Oh, is that him?
Oh,
What the
Producer?
heck? Doors? There he is, producer.
One of the producers is here.
One of the producers.
Scores?
Alright, Dakin hasn't listened to any of the podcasts.
So
We
he
don't
can't
want
be
him.
giving scores today.
Yeah, he
And on
needs
top of
to.
that, he really screwed us over last week by giving
Yeah.
scores. He really wouldn't declare
Really
later.
frustrated us.
All right,
That
on
was,
to John.
that was a frustrating episode overall.
That
too.
was a frustrating
It's
episode.
just,
That was a...
yeah, it left a bad taste in my mouth.
On to John.
All right, my topic.
Wait. John word. Instead of onward, John word.
Johnward. I like it.
Thank you, go ahead.
Johnward.
Okay.
Jeez.
My topic. It's a little different. Do you guys? Do you guys know we usually do correct me if I'm wrongs?
That's the name of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's
is.
not like that.
Oh my god.
So should we change
You
our
gave
name?
him so much grief last week.
Yeah, you
Quake,
did. You gave me a lot of grief.
And
For
we
the
gave
mailbag.
Jamal C from KC grief also.
Yeah.
Wow, you hypocrite.
Yeah. I didn't give him that much grief.
Oh, you did.
Okay, I gave him some grief.
Get on with the
We could probably
question.
go back and-
What's the name of the show?
Okay.
Like, should we change it now?
No, we don't have to change it.
Should we just
We're
say-
getting off track.
We could just bring it because I know it's something you guys like. I'm just gonna bring something up to you guys. I know it's something you got.
Maybe
Maybe
I'll
maybe
let-
one of you guys will be like, no, that's
Maybe
not
I'll-
gonna happen. But
maybe
I'm
I'll-
gonna be like, it's gonna be something that's probably not disagreeable.
Okay,
I don't know.
go ahead.
So let me start off by saying, do you guys know about global warming, climate
Yes,
change?
Climate change.
Yes, I've heard of it.
ExxonMobil.
Global climate change,
Ozone.
the ozones, the CO2s.
Oil spills.
Greenhouse.
O3,
gases.
it's a resonance structure.
Polar bears.
Those good old
fuels.
You can
CO2s.
draw the you can draw,
Resonant structures.
you can draw the double bond on
I
either
just
oxygen.
wrote a paper on climate change.
So he knows about CO2s. We all knows about all of them, and they trap in the lights and the
The
heat.
oxygens really
And
want two
now
bonds.
It's a
They're
little
not
bit
happy.
warmer. It's a little bit
The
warmer
formal charge
here
needs
where
to
we
be
live.
0.
Oh, I know where
pairs
he's
and
going
2.
with this.
It's a little bit warmer where we live, and in the future, things are going to happen.
What's going to happen?
Things are going to be a little bit different. According to NASA, temperatures are going to be a bit higher.
Like,
Snow's going to be a little bit
not here.
not here on Earth.
Are you serious?
The suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
It will be here on Earth. Northern Canada is going to be a farmable area, farmable land.
The
And
rest is
snow
gonna be one big
will
desert.
only be North Pole, Antarctica.
How long are we talking here?
We're talking 40 to 50 years.
Oh, no way.
So within our
What?
lifetime,
This isn't my argument, though.
That's a joke. That's not true. I'm going to go ahead and say
Alright,
that's
get
not
on
true.
with
Go
it.
ahead, though. That's false.
We have to.
time to go back to being Indians. I love it.
Here's my proposal. We have to accept it because there's not too much. We're becoming more green, obviously, and we're doing it, but there's not too much we can do about it. So we need to embrace it.
Do you think it might
And
be
us four,
us four?
there are going to be tons of business opportunities here. All right, I'll give you one example. You guys know of it.
Oh boy.
The good old Antarctica plan. It's not going to be too cold. It's not going to be that cold anymore in Antarctica. That's going to be the only place there's really snow. It's going to be a huge tourist trap. We
So
need
we're
to
gonna-
set up right now.
We're gonna build.
You're
houses.
telling me that the only place with snow is going to be in Antarctica, and you want
Around
us
the North Pole.
to go set up shop there now because of some bullcrap stat you just came up with.
Really?
Some
I just
absolute
came
Back it
up
up.
with
Back it
nonsense.
up. Back it
I'll
up.
go back
Some-
it up.
Resource.
Some of the biggest bullcrap I've ever heard
MLA
there about no
format.
snow on Earth except for the North and South Pole in 40, 50 years. Ludicrous. You can tell me that the leading scientist at NASA said that. I don't believe them.
Wow.
Global warming's a fuck.
These guys are pretty.
They just
smart.
want you to go green.
What-
it's
what's
just
your
all
question?
they're trying to
What's your
scare you.
It's a boy.
What are we
See, this is
agreeing
on the-
on?
It's a huge marketing.
not
Further
point for us.
proving
just
that John George is
proposal.
brainwashed by the government.
Yep.
Oh my
John
god.
is a brainwashed man.
Hey, let
I
the
didn't
man
want
talk.
it to be
Brainwashed
about
by
this.
fake life
I
that
wanted-
you used to live in.
Let the man talk.
When I say the word fun, what do you envision? Probably drinking and
All right, so I'm on the NASA website. But Quinkard said he already doesn't care. There's
I
no
don't.
point in me being on the NASA website because he said there's no point in looking at the facts that
They're
give
trying
us.
to scare you.
They're not trying to. I'm not scared. I just said that I was embracing it and wanted to make business ideas out
he's
of it.
definitely not
Yeah,
scared.
okay, you're not scared, but they're trying to scare other people to go more green. Maybe you're not scared because you haven't. Okay, first of all, wow, what an idea to go set up shop in Antarctica right
Yeah.
now, just in case that it becomes the only place with snow. Can you imagine the kids?
Can we set up shop in 10 years?
Yeah, we could. We have time. We should do that in 10 years. No one take this idea since we're officially saying it. That's the
Copyright.
idea, right?
We already patented it.
Patented.
We patented it. Yeah, I did patent it. So
TM,
if you do want to
trademark.
get sued, go ahead.
Go
Just stop
ahead.
shop in Antarctica right now. I don't.
Yeah, sure.
I'll sue you.
We got you.
Okay, we're gonna have to get a big bank loan for this.
Probably.
Like, it's gonna take a lot of money to live.
Right now,
suitably.
we did look it up. It's a little illegal
What
to
do we
claim
have?
land in Antarctica.
Yeah.
It's illegal to claim land in Antarctica.
Yeah, you think you could just go claim whatever
The
you
good old
want?
United Nations said,
Yeah.
no.
The United Nations said you're not allowed to do all
How
that.
much money does it cost
They
to go
said-
buy some land?
They said there's some polar bears up there
No,
that we really like.
Are there polar bears
We're
in
keeping the
Antarctica?
penguins up there.
No, there's penguins. I don't think
Just
there's polar
penguins. I
bears.
don't think they're polar bears.
Okay.
Bring me to my.
No, there's no penguins in Antarctica. There's penguins in North Pole.
You're confused.
There's
No.
penguins in
Peng-
South
there-
Africa and Antarctica.
There are penguins in the North Pole too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Polar
no-
bears are only in the North Pole.
No, they're both. Penguins are not in the Antarctica.
Yes, they
No,
are.
they're not.
Somebody correct
There's
us,
definitely
please.
penguins in Antarctica.
We need to know this.
Oh my god, Chappaz, are you
I'm
serious?
correcting you.
There's penguins in
I
Antarctica.
looked it up. I don't know how to prove it, but there's just like a bunch of results. There are pictures of them in
About
Antarctica.
Antarctica, penguins. That's one of the titles.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, the penguins are
17
definitely...
species of penguins.
Hang
What
on.
are you talking
I
about,
have some
Chappaz?
knowledge.
No, that looks something like a website Brock would make.
Only
I do-
6 of the 17
I do make good
species.
websites.
This is a This is an EDU website.
Never heard of it.
.edu. They're teaching us about it.
No.
So we could set up shop. Like, imagine the penguin zoo we could
So are
build.
you saying like make a zoo or like a town?
Okay, first of all, a cruise to Antarctica from
Do they
from
not
South
do that?
America, Australia. Well, not like a tourism sort of thing. Obviously, because
that was the point of it.
Well, that's what we're gonna do. Ski resort.
Oh, because that would be
Yeah.
the only place you could make a ski resort.
Ski
Oh,
resort.
yeah. We're gonna have to build a few hills, sure.
Yes.
It's gonna cost a bit of money, maybe
Wait,
millions.
Antarctica has natural hills, don't they?
No.
It's pretty, I'm sure it's
pretty
a little
icy,
flat. It's
probably.
I'm
a
pretty
little
sure it's just a big old ice ball.
Yeah.
But think about it. If we set up shop and then it all melts, it'd be a disaster.
It's
Then
a risk.
we're out a couple bucks.
We're out at least.
It's a risk.
We're gonna have to get a
So if it
risk.
does get that hot and it melts, then it's huge.
We're gonna have to get a risky.
So this is
big
why we
one
need
here.
another.
You
That's
know
why
what,
we
John?
need another brainstorm
If
session.
we all have a decent amount of money by that time, I will travel to the Mist of Avalon.
Thank you so much. Are you guys in?
I'm in. You know, I wasn't
Hands
convinced
are
at
in.
first. Brock, are
Brock?
you in?
Yeah.
We gotta put it on the mic.
All right, everybody.
Touch the mic.
Whoa,
Make
wait,
noise
don't
into
touch
the
it.
mic.
Don't
Let's
touch
not
it.
be rude to our listeners.
Yeah, come on.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and set some prices here. What do we think?
We're gonna have to make
This is
a
gonna
few
be
deals.
So costly.
Like I said, we're gonna have to
be
make a few
realistic
deals
here.
with the United. Does anyone know anybody from the United Nations that we could maybe sway?
Well, Sumi from
Sue me. I know Chinese. I could.
Eastern East Asia.
you do know Chinese.
I
This
could
is
become
huge.
friends with the Chinese.
The
people.
guy
just need a
that the guy that's
businessman.
in charge right now is Chinese
Oh my
of the
God.
UN.
I'm gonna
You're
learn
in. There's
Chinese.
no way anyone else can speak Chinese.
No way. I'm gonna do it.
You already know Chinese.
I do know. Chinese.
No, if we just promise like a UN guy like 5% of the profits,
Yeah, dude.
like they know this is a good idea.
Yeah.
If
They
if
do.
like we're at the if we're at
But
the
you don't
place-
even believe in global warming, so you obviously
No.
don't think this
the
is a
thing
good
is,
idea.
but if it actually happens, it's not going to happen. But if it actually happens, that's actually a good idea.
See?
We'd have like a monopoly on snow things down there.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you didn't argue with me about global warming. That's not what I wanted to do.
Yes.
All right. They would gladly accept 5%. They'd be like, "That's a lot of money because we are going to charge a lot for
Yes. We're probably going to be billionaires after the first year.
this." Yeah, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we need to prepare. Like global warming is a business.
Does that mean we could
it's
get
a
to ski
utopia
for
of
free
business
also?
ideas.
Could we get to ski for free also?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'll charge you.
Uh,
Yeah.
No,
Never
John, this is
mind.
my idea.
What? He stole it.
I
He
want
stole it from my brain.
I want at least 30%.
Logistically, that makes perfect sense.
Job
yes.
as if anything, you get like 1%.
We'll take it out of
Why is
Quinker's.
that?
You
We'll
haven't
take
said
it out of
anything.
Quinker's
You're
cut.
worthless.
Quinker's cut will be cut down to 5%.
What is
You
our
don't
B?
mean that.
What is our? What is
You
our?
can't
like,
say that with a straight
what is our
face.
plan B? Like if it is too hot in
I have the
America
headphones on.
eventually, and it stops snowing.
I own this place.
Well, for a while, there's got to be like an in-between stage where it is.
Do you think water parks are going to be real big if it's that hot all over the place? We
Water
could also do
parks?
that.
We're going to want a lot of those.
Unnatural Antarctic water. It'll be really cold.
that spells for a disaster
Yum.
slash hypothermia.
Yeah.
So what about the polar bears will be gone? We need polar bears and we need a lot
we
of
need
them
to teach.
fast.
We need to teach penguins how to ski.
Yeah. Oh my God, that'll be huge.
Why would that be huge?
Because people would watch that all day.
And first of all, Antarctica's huge. Who from the UN is going to go chase us down if we fly ourselves to Antarctica and claim a
teach-
piece of land? No one's going to notice.
Are there customs there?
Heck no. You just fly and land wherever you want.
Could we swim there maybe?
Jet ski.
That would be
Jet
cold.
ski.
I think
With
it'd
the
be
large
cold.
gas tank.
Jet ski with a large gas tank. Bring a bit of reserve gas.
Well,
we could,
I like Quinker's penguin ski idea because then we don't have to hire ski instructors. The penguins will just teach people how to ski.
do we still?
But we have to teach them English.
Yeah, we can teach them English. It's global warming. A lot's going to happen.
We're going to have the monopoly on snow, penguins, and
Survival of the
skiing
fittest.
penguins.
What about polar bears? Polar bears.
I don't think we're going to have any monopoly.
We
on
will
that.
catch
Polar
one.
bears are in trouble.
Speaking of
And
monopolies on animals,
we will feed them well.
you know
feed 'em
China
well.
has the monopoly
And so then
on,
he'll tell his polar bear
pandas.
friends, hey, they treat me
Pandas?
well.
We're having
Come
two separate
join
conversations.
me.
It's never good.
Come join me, and we can all have like a polar bear clan, and we can all coexist together.
The UPB, the United Polar Bears.
Yes.
Wow. So all we have to do is capture 2 polar bears and
One.
keep them safe. Why one?
Because we only need one really smart polar
We
bear to
treat
tell
them.
all the other polar
we
bears.
study them. We observe them. Then we
That's-
pick one.
We-
Then we treat them well. We feed them well. Give them a lot of caribou.
These guys are pretty good guys. Like
Make-
Okay, but what?
they're feeding me caribou.
We give
even
How do
though
we
I
make
like
more
fish.
polar
We give
bears
him a
then?
lot of fish. Hey, then he goes out, talks to his other polar bear friends.
He's like,
And
oh,
he
these
says,
guys are really
Come
nice.
join me in my polar bear sanctuary. You
Except
know how
it'll
much
sound
they
like
provide for me?
it'll sound like
It is nice and cold where I am from now.
we can make him a snow globe type deal.
Yeah, we're gonna have to spend a lot of money
This
before
is
we
all,
make a lot.
This would be like upwards of a $500 million input. Probably more than that.
Should we ask Trump? Trump might.
Trump
might be
would
in.
go for
Trump
this.
would definitely
Trump
jump
knows
on
that this is-
He,
Trump
he
knows.
denies global warming right now,
But he knows it's happening.
He
in his
knows
mind.
there's a chance.
And then he's gonna say this is a huge business opportunity.
Well, John, that might be one of the best topics we've had in here.
Thank you.
Except
Even
I
though
could-
it wasn't a correct me if I'm wrong.
It
right?
wasn't.
See, this is why
So-
I really need to bring it.
So we're
Correct
gonna-
me if
we're
I'm
bringing-
wrong, but the newest, latest, greatest invention or idea would be to form our own ski resort on Antarctica.
Yeah.
If you want to be a business partner, by the way, and like just give us a couple mil right off the bat, email us.
Yep.
Oh,
If
yours
you'd
are
like-
in? We aren't starting
If you'd
today.
like to donate money to our
Just
foundation,
start the Kickstarter. Start the Kickstarter.
to
A Kickstarter?
We could. We could. What would it hurt?
I think we would have to have proof that we could go do it.
yeah,
No, we don't.
people might want proof.
People
They're not
will
just
pay-
going to want to give
My
us
other
money.
idea was to because this would be a great Nathan for you episode. My
Yeah.
other idea was to give it to
But
me.
then Nathan will steal our idea. He's a good businessman. He'll
Yeah.
outsmart us.
True.
He
He's
got
really
a lot of
smart.
C pluses and B's
Yeah.
in college.
Yeah, I know.
Very good grades.
Very good grades at his business.
We do want the
in
money.
Canada.
It would be cool to have like a TV show based
Hey,
off our
hey,
idea.
hey, do you
Really
guys think
good.
Nathan says February?
Yeah.
I haven't heard him say February.
I feel like he is a guy that says February.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely is.
Yeah.
Okay. So are we all in agreement with John here?
That Nathan would say February. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Twitter petition to get Nathan on. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
Okay. John's
I
right.
wonder if you can hear our producer listening to music in the shower.
Yeah, you,
Oh my
you
god.
definitely can.
Hopefully you all like his
Alright,
music.
You
yeah.
don't see his
sorry
garbage
about-
music.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sad.
I'll go turn it off really quick.
All right, go. Quinker's gonna go turn it off
Go ahead and start the mailbag.
and see Dakin. Oh yes, the mailbag.
How much mail do we have?
You got a mails.
We got mails.
You can hear it on the mic outside.
You're ruining this episode.
All right. Can you hear the music? You have the headphones on. You're supposed to tell
I can't
us.
hear anymore.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he turned it off. That would make sense.
He didn't. It's still on.
Yeah, but it's a lot
Okay,
lower.
It's a little lower.
It's a little lower. Okay.
So selfish.
What a
Such a
shellfish.
shellfish.
Speaking
Okay.
of shellfish, will there be any of those left whenever the whole world melts?
Mailbag.
There would
Okay,
definitely
mailbag.
be some
So
Plankton.
the mailbag question, it's not a correct me if I'm wrong either, but it's a fun question.
Okay.
Who is this from?
It's from Mr. Tom.
Mr. Tom? Did he
Mr.
give a
Tom.
last name?
Mr. Tom.
Just Mr. Tom.
Mr. Tom.
Tom
from-
could be his last name. We don't know.
Where is
Mr.
Mr.
Tom.
Tom from?
He is from Alabama.
Did he give
Alabama.
a city?
He didn't. He was
So you're
embarrassed.
gonna talk in an Alabamian accent?
No. He asked us what our favorite movies from 2015
Did he correct? Are we correcting anyone if they're wrong anymore?
No, it's okay. Just
I like that. I liked the question.
It's okay. Mr. Tom asked the
You
question.
movie bug, you. Alright, I have. It's either Black Mass for me or The Men from Uncle.
Ooh.
Mine's easy. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
No.
Straight Outta Compton. Great movie.
Haven't seen
I
it.
mean,
I also haven't seen it.
wow.
I would
You
like
wanted
to
to get
see
on
Have
it.
you seen Black Mass?
No, I haven't.
You're the only one. You
Great
need to get that
movie.
on that. Then
Great movie.
That's on that.
2015 movies.
God.
I think I've only seen a few. So
So nothing then.
out of those few,
Since last January?
yes, I don't watch many movies from 2015. Most of the ones I do watch are
We did
older
go on a
ones.
movie break for some reason.
Yeah, we haven't watched very many movies, but I would say Black Mass also.
Black Mass for him.
Wow.
Black Mass.
If you can remind me of some movies that maybe I've seen, I might change my mind. But right now,
I don't
that's the
know what
only
movies
ones.
you've seen.
Well, I mean, if you just name like a few, like that might be.
I'm
good.
about to name a few.
Entourage,
Okay.
I'm gonna say like my top 5.
Southpaw.
Sicario wasn't that good.
No, Sicari's not in my top 5.
I thought The Martian was okay, but not as good as Black Mass.
Yeah. So my top 5, we got Kingsman, The Secret Service,
I haven't seen that yet.
Ugh.
The Martian, Mad Max, Ex Machina, and Inside Out.
I need to see Ex Machina and
You saw
Inside Out.
Inside Out? It's
Yes,
adorable.
it's very good.
Have you seen it?
Mad
No.
Max was so bad.
I just like
Yeah, Mad
Pixar
Max was
films.
terrible
All
to me.
Mad Max is very, very good.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, I bet.
It's really, really good.
What is the point of it?
What's the point of it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like,
So
what did
dumb.
you get out of it? It's so
I
stupid.
had a great time.
You really
It was
enjoyed
really
that?
cool. Yeah.
I think it's gonna. All of our answers are gonna change to Star Wars as soon as it comes out.
Oh, definitely.
I haven't seen any. I've only.
I've
seen
never
the first.
seen any of the
Every
Star
time I
Wars.
see a new
You know, wait
trailer,
a
I get
second.
chills.
No, I probably won't.
The Battle of the Five Armies came out. When did that come out? The Hobbit. Battle of the Five
Oh, I
Armies.
don't know.
That was.
That was last October, wasn't it?
That was not 2015.
It wasn't 2015. Okay,
Do you want to hear my least favorite movie I saw from 2015?
hit me with it.
Entourage.
Really?
I didn't
I
like it.
liked it.
I didn't see that.
I liked the show. So I'm biased.
Man from U.N.C.L.E. almost made my top 5. You guys should see Man from U.N.C.L.E. It's very under the radar.
It's fun. It's colorful.
Have you seen it, Chavez?
Oh, yeah.
And the girl from Ex Machina is in it. And she's hot.
Oh, I love her. I forgot her name.
Oh, you know what
She's from,
movie I really like?
Switzerland. She's from
Alicia
Sweden.
Alicia Vikander.
Look, I think this one came out in 2015. Will Smith is in it.
Power.
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 Focus.
Focus.
Focus. Why do I always hit
Is
power?
Focus.
Is that the one
Focus
with,
is so
Margot
good.
Robbie?
Yeah, it's
Margot
got
Robbie.
the
I
girl
didn't
from
see
Wolf
that
on
one.
Wall Street.
Speaking of really hot girls, it has a really hot girl. The plot is awesome. I really like that movie. 5 stars from Brockade.
Wow, 5 stars on Focus. One of my friends loves Focus because he loves Margot Robbie and Will Smith. So that's one of his favorite movies of all
Kind of
time.
like how I love Khaleesi.
Yeah. She's not a good person, but you still like her because
I
she's
love
hot.
Khaleesi.
Oh, I heard the craziest fan theory about Star Wars today. I read.
Really?
Tell us about it, Chavez, before we end.
Okay, so basically, Padme, Anakin's lover, wife, she's basically staying. She's basically with him because they all know Anakin is basically a psychopath, but she's taking one for the team to keep him grounded,
Really?
just to so he doesn't go to the dark side. And Obi-Wan is in on it, and all the Jedi Council's in on it. That's why they don't bring him up. They don't promote him to Jedi. They always give him a young Padawan, and he always gets pissed off about it. But then things go awry, obviously, and
Is there Star Wars books?
yeah.
So do people already know what happened?
No, I don't. The Star Wars books are.
They're
Their Star Wars books are based off the movies.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, so it's not the other way around.
No.
Not a big Star Wars fan. I've seen them all, but it's been a while. So,
So you're not a big fan, but it's
Star
going to be
Wars
the best movie
Battlefront
of the
comes
year.
out next
yes, I would say that
Tuesday.
because they put so much money into it, and people are seriously so pumped for it that it can't be bad.
No.
I can't wait.
I feel like that's the opposite.
No.
I feel like when people get really, really pumped about a movie, it ends up
Avatar. You know how I was like,
Yeah,
I love that
I
movie.
love that
I
show.
love
It was
Avatar.
really good.
And it was
I
like
love that
hyped.
show.
That show.
We're talking about Avatar the
show was
Airbender?
so
That was really
good.
good.
That was really
Avatar the
awesome.
Airbender?
Movie also very good. Though.
Oh, are we talking about the
No, we're
Airbender
talking
or
about
like
the
that
movie
blue
by
I'm
people?
talking about the
Blue
movie
people.
with the blue people.
I like that movie,
was really
but
good.
Avatar the Airbender was so good.
I'll be honest, I love James Cameron, but Avatar is not all typed up to be to me.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, it's not the best movie of all time or any of that. It was
I
good.
mean, it's good though. It's very good.
it was really
It's
good.
good. I don't as much money as he put into it. I don't think that correlates with how good a movie is.
It usually does.
Oh, you know what? The best movie this year is American Sniper. Hands down.
It came out in
That's a good movie.
2014,
Never mind.
Oh yeah, it did.
December, end of December.
Okay, then probably the other one that I gave also
All
didn't
right,
come out in
Focus.
20.
Focus? No, it came out in 2015.
Okay, Focus. Best movie of the year.
Well, is this the sign-off time?
Yeah.
Just kidding. We have to give each other scores.
Oh,
Second.
God.
Sorry.
So let's not give each other scores. Let's just vote for who we think is the winner.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair because that's a lot of adding up. And everything.
Yeah.
So.
What was your topic?
Brock, since you're the winner, vote for who's the winner.
Vote for who's the winner. I'll give John this one.
Thank you. Chavez?
What was your topic?
Girls volleyball, but the best sport for girls.
Time to be alive. Antarctica.
Antarctica.
Antarctica. Though it wasn't in correct me if I'm wrong form, I'll give it to John.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Because
I was gonna vote John also.
Wow.
John.
Just to say, Quinkert. Quinkert was my vote.
Thank you.
even though we.
So John got his second win.
Oh, bro.
Do you guys remember all your scores?
I have 2.5.
2,
No, my bad. My bad. I just have 2.
2,
I have 2.5.
He, Brock has 2.5.
2.5,
I should have 2, but I have 1.5.
and I have 2. So Brock is in the lead with 2.5 still.
You know what? I got the first 2 wins, and I'm not such a slow. The first 2 wins were mine, but ever since then it's been slow walking for
All
me.
right.
You got too proud of yourself.
I did. I
All
haven't
right.
been bringing it. I've been
You've
better.
been, you've
I've
been
better.
complacent,
Yeah.
to say the least.
You got too complacent at the start, but now you're kind of back, but
I'll
you
come
haven't
back.
gotten back to true form yet.
No, I'll be there.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Tom, for your great question. If anyone else wants to send in correct me if I'm wrongs, send it to correctmeifimwrong@gmail.com, and you could be on this show.
We wouldn't
Or
mind
if you want to donate money for our Antarctica ideas.
Yeah, look out for our Antarctica Kickstarter.
We wouldn't mind a real name next time on the mailbag instead of Mr. Tom.
Yeah,
or
Mr.
Jamal
Tom
C.
was
Yeah.
kind of
Feel
annoying.
free, if you want to get your name out there.
Yeah, we
Spice it up.
we could put it out there for you.
Like Jamal C. from KC.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Jamal Charles
no, we
from
want
Kansas
better.
City.
We want better.
Jamal Charles was
Whoa,
known before we
dude.
talked about him.
How do you know his last name is
Charles.
Charles?
Last name. No.
That's a good point.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we don't know.
You don't know
Don't
his
make
last
assumptions.
name. You're just
Literally,
making
no,
up
it's
last
just
Do you
names.
think
C.
Jamal Charles is the only Jamal Charles in Kansas
Yeah.
City?
Do you think
Absolutely.
the only Jamal C. Maybe, yeah, but
Doubt
No,
it. I
probably
bet there's
not.
another Jamal Charles in
I
Kansas
guarantee
City.
there's probably not another Jamal Charles, but
That's
another
a
Jamal
big,
C.
Casey's a big city.
Guys, save this
Another
for your
Jamal
next
C.
topic. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you.